Hello friends, I am Payal, your own IELTS expert. So in this video, we're going to discuss something very important. So a lot of students who come to me, they're quite worried about the IELTS writing section, especially the task 2. And there are many of them who feel that they always get stuck with a band 6.5 in the writing section, and they're not very comfortable with essay writing. They're not able to get the desired score, which could be a band 7, and it's a big problematic area for a lot of them. So it's very important that first thing, you should know the format and the structure of the writing section. You should know the scoring criteria of the writing module, and you should also create a lot of a big idea bank. You should have a lot of content. You should prepare yourself in advance on the commonly repeated topics, so that even if you don't get the same topic but you get a similar topic, you have a lot of content to write in the essay. So the key takeaways of this video is going to be, we're going to discuss the format of the writing module in brief. So we would discuss the scoring criteria and the evaluation parameters. And lastly, the most importantly, we would discuss the categories on which you should prepare a lot of content. So stay with us till the end and you would get to learn a lot, today in this video. And if you haven't subscribed to us till now, please subscribe to us right now and like this video if you want us to make a lot of interesting content like this and give you latest updates on a regular basis. Now let's go ahead with the first thing. First, understand the format of the writing module. The writing module is for about an hour. So the duration of the module is 1 hour, and there are 2 tasks. The task 1 for academic training is summarize written text, where you get pie charts and line graphs and bar graphs. So you will have to extract the information from there and write in about 150 words. At least 150 words, could be more than that as well. And your task 2 is essay writing. In case you are for general training, your task 1 would be letter writing, and your word limit would be at least 150 words. In case of the task 2, your essay writing section, the word limit should be at least 250 words. So you divide your time, which is 1 hour, which is allocated to you for writing section, between these 2 tasks. So normally what is advisable is you give 40 minutes to task 2 because its weightage is more and you have to write more, which is at least 250 words, and about 20 minutes to task 1, where the weightage is also less and you have to write at least 150 words. Now, let's try to understand the scoring criteria and the parameters of evaluation. So as we've already discussed in the previous videos, the parameters of evaluation are, number 1, the topic development or task achievement. Number 2, grammar. Then we have coherence or cohesion and lexical resource. So all these 4 parameters of evaluation are used by the examiner to evaluate and give you a band out of 9 in your writing module. Now let's come to the most important section, which is understanding the categories on which you should prepare your content. So I'm going to discuss few categories with you, and we would also discuss a lot of topics that you could cover under those categories. And if you prepare content on these, then you are mostly prepared with a lot of ideas and points in your mind. So that would give you a lot of confidence to write a good essay to get your desired score. Now the first category is education. So you could get your topics like children and education, education and technology, single-sex schools, role of teachers, role of computers in the classroom, uniforms, funding, whether educational aid should be provided to poorer countries. So you could get some topics like this. Then your topic could be an opinion essay or a non-opinion essay. You could get a topic like studying in a foreign university is common nowadays. Is it beneficial? What is your opinion? So this is an opinion essay. So now you could also write that some people believe that schools should focus on extracurricular activities like cooking, while there are others who argue that schools should primarily focus on academics. Discuss and give your opinion. So this is also an opinion essay. So you could get these kind of topics in the education category. Now the next important category is economics. You could get topics on globalization and economy. You could get it on world economic progress, cash versus credit cards, spending versus saving, and economic progress. So you could get topics on these in the exam. So for instance, let's take a topic. Even though globalization has brought benefit to many countries, its negative impacts should not be forgotten. Do you agree or disagree? Or you could get to what extent do you agree? So this is an opinion essay, and this is how you could get different topics from from the category economics. Now let's talk about the third category, environment. So you could get your essay on different topics on animals, environmental problems, zoos, endangered species. So there could be a topic on in fact conservation of endangered flora and fauna. So you could get these kind of topics. So for example, you could get an essay topic as so many people believe that zoos should be banned. Do you agree or disagree? Or you could get a topic as some people believe that we should save only the animals which are useful to us. Do you agree or disagree? So you could get such topics on environment. The fourth category is family and children. So you could get essay topics on family issues, family size, impact on children, working parents, discipline, generation gap, etc. For instance, you could get a topic like children are more rude these days than in the past. Do you agree or disagree? Or you could get a topic like these days both the parents are working due to need or pleasure. So what is the impact on the children and family? So this is a non-opinion essay, whereas your first topic, which was on children are more rude these days than before, do you agree or disagree, that's an opinion essay. So you could get such topics in the exam, and you could always prepare yourself. The fifth category is on food. So you could get your topics on health and diet, your education about the diet that you should take, and about homemade food or versus the fast food, the impact of the fast food on the young generation, the health issues that are caused or the problems which are caused because of packaged foods. So you could get these kind of topics in the exam. So for example, you could get a topic like these days people are using a lot of packaged foods. Why and what is the impact on their health, or what are the impacts that they have. So here you would discuss the reasons and the impacts as well. So this is a non-opinion essay. The sixth category is health. So here you could get topics on prevention versus cure, hospitals and their treatments, the private healthcare versus the public healthcare, the funding, whether the government should fund healthcare. Then so you could get topics on exercise and health, or obesity. So you could get your essays could be opinion or non-opinion. For example, obesity is a big issue of concern for the parents these days. Why and how this can be resolved, or what steps could be taken to resolve this problem. So this is a non-opinion essay. Or you could get a topic like some people believe that private healthcare has more disadvantages than advantages. Do you agree or disagree? So this is a not here you'll have to give your opinion. So it's an opinion essay. So you could get such kind of topics in the under the health category. The next category, the seventh category, is on media and advertising. So you could get topics on various issues like the impact of advertising on the children, advertising methods, media and technology, and the influence on the consumer. Then then you could get a topic on news and reporting. So I mean, you could get different kind of topics on this. For example, I mean, you could get something like these days advertisements are mainly targeted at children. So what do you think is the impact on the children, and how this can be reduced? So this is basically a non-opinion essay. You could get something like this, or you could say that the advertisement these days have a huge influence on the consumer. What is the influence and how this can be reduced? So you could get topics like this. The next category we have is technology. So this is a very important category. A lot of questions that you get in the exam would be from different aspects of technology. They could be on internet, they could be on computers, they could be on mobiles, they could be on socializing online, or safety of personal information, and children's safety, something on too much exposure to media or technology these days. So there are a lot of topics that you can really get in this. For example, you can get something like mobiles these days can lead to social, technical and medical problems. What are they and how they can be resolved? Or you would get a topic which is basically an opinion essay. So you could get something like some people believe that internet is destroying the communication skills. So do you agree or not? So this is an opinion essay. While the first one, where we're talking about the problems and solutions on excessive usage of mobiles, is a non-opinion essay. So you could get a lot of topics on technology. This is a favorite topic of the examiner. The next category is language. And you could have different topics like language and culture, having one common language in the world, and disappearance of native languages. So you could get these kind of topics in the exam as well. For example, you could get that some people believe that having English as one common language in this globalized world would lead to disappearance of the local languages, and this would have a negative impact. So do you agree or disagree? So this is an opinion essay. The next category is travel. So here you could get topics under this category as in travel and culture, living in a global world, understanding people and the culture. So, and you would get topics like some people believe that as they can see, or they can know about all the places on the internet or television, it is not necessary to travel all over the world. Do you agree or disagree? So this is an opinion essay where you would have to take a stand. So you could get next category as art, and different topics are covered under this category, like benefit of art to individuals, teaching arts in school, then funding of arts, whether the government should fund arts, or they should spend those limited funds on public utilities. So this is an opinion essay. You could get topics like this. Then you could also get a category crime and punishment. So this would cover different topics like criminals, teenagers and crime, and rehabilitation of criminals, whether it should be encouraged or not. Then capital punishment, whether it should be abolished. The role of policemen, and the impact of the increase in crime in the society. So you could get questions on that. Then the next category is society, where you would cover different topics like modern lifestyles, poverty, so crime on streets, overpopulation, budget spending. So you could get topics like people these days live longer years. Do you think it's a negative or a positive development? Again, it's an opinion essay. Or you could get, something like, these days, people have similar lifestyles and, clothing. So do you think it's a positive or negative development? The next important category that we cannot miss is sports. So here you could have different topics like, team sports versus individual sports, the salary of the sportsmen, and, sportsmen as role models to youngsters. Then we could, get topics on, men versus women sports, person. Then, types of sports, the equipment or the sports facilities, sports versus school subject, and professional versus amateurs. So you could get a topic like, some people believe that team sports should be included in the school curriculum, while others believe that individual sports is more important. Discuss and give your opinion. So you could get something like this. Then the last category, which is a very important category, is on work. So types of jobs like blue collar and white collar jobs. Then women at work, different shifts of work. Then wages of employees at different levels. That could also be a topic. Work and technology, equality, children exploitation and work. So these are the topics which could be covered under the category work. So you could get a topic like an opinion essay, which is, these days telecommuting is becoming very popular. It is more advantageous to employees than employers. Do you agree or disagree? Now, what is telecommuting? Working from home. The flexibility to work from home, which has become quite a norm and very popular these days. So this is an opinion essay where you need to give your stand, and this is how you get different kinds of essays. So I hope this video has been very useful to you, and this would help you create an idea bank and different topics, and this would prepare you with a lot of content that would help you to write an impressive essay to get your desired score in the first attempt. So please like and share this video with all your friends. And if you want us to make a video on any particular topic, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to us till now, subscribe to us right away. And we'll come out with a lot of interesting topics that will definitely help you create a good idea bank and prepare you to achieve your desired score and fulfill your international dreams. So we provide you support from the trainings to university admissions, and we give you end-to-end support. We are a one-stop solution for you. So just write to us or just call us for any kind of support, and follow us right away for all the latest updates. Thank you.